guys, so I'm gonna apologize in advance if my angle's a little off. I just bought a new tripod and I'm figuring it out. So this video is a first on my channel, I think, and it's going to be just makeup disappointments. Now, preface this by saying usually when I get something in my collection that I really just don't like or really just doesn't work for me, I give it away, I throw it away. It's not my collection. Everything in my collection I can say I like at some point. But there are some things, so I can't say makeup things I regret. I'm not going to say I regret. It's just disappointing in the sense they did not give me what I was expecting. So, yeah, what they claimed or what, what I was expecting. Most of these things are things that other people have raved about, and I was just disappointed. So that's kind of the theme of this video. And like, yeah, because like some of these things I make them work a different way, but I was still disappointed because they didn't work the way I was expecting. So let's just jump right into it and you'll see what I'm saying. Like I said, this is the first on my channel. Thought it'd be interesting. I always rave about everything, and these are some things that I was just a little like, man. First being the Seche Vite top coat. I mean, all over you, this is the top coat of choice for everyone. I like this Seche Vite for my acrylic nails. On my natural nails, I was completely disappointed. It chipped the first day. Doesn't matter what nail polish I put on, I have done it and I have tried it. And every time I try it, it chips. First night, as soon as I'm done, my nails. When I use it on my acrylic nails, oh, it dries quickly, it works, it keeps them shiny, it does that. But natural nails, it is just not a good top coat. And excuse mine because they are chipped and I hate that. But I didn't use the Seche Vite, by the way. These are just old. But yeah, I was just very disappointed. It is all the rage on YouTube, all the rage everywhere, Seche Vite top coat. And I was pissed. But I love it for my acrylic nails, but I was disappointed as a top coat for my natural nails. See the theme of this video. The next being, this is a little sample. I got this a long time ago, and it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I went to Macy's, and I was like, let me get a sample of this, because this was back before I was really buying expensive foundations. So that shows you. But I kept it. Don't know why, but this video has come up. People rave about this as a super full coverage, the coverage is not there for me. I don't know if I'm not putting on enough. This sample I got about 3 to 4 uses out of, and it's still some in there. Plus, the lady did my makeup, not the makeup, but put the foundation on me in Macy's. While I like the finish, it's not full coverage to me. And I don't know if I got a bad sample, but I put it on, I've layered it, and it just doesn't give me that flawless full coverage that it gives everyone else that I was expecting. So, I don't know. Estee Lauder Double Wear. This one wasn't really a rage, but I just had to put it in here. This is from City Color, and it's called Spotlight Highlight. And this, I got it from IMATS. This is what the packaging looks like. If I can get it open. I mean, this is just a cream lip balm. Like, I can't even get it open. Okay, there it is. Do you see anything? Crap. Anyway, moving on. The next item are the NYX Primal Color eyeshadows. These were the rage when they first came out from NYX. Like, advertised as super pigmented color, super concentrated, super bright, and my 99 cents Coastal Scent Hot Pots, my BH Cosmetics palettes, my Morphe palette shadows are all more pigmented than these shadows. They're very chalky. Like this is, what is this called? Hot Red. They're very chalky and like patchy. Like, you gotta really pack them on to make them work. I have all of the shades, if I'm not mistaken. Even the black is like not good. it's like not as pigmented as they advertise. Like I was super excited, like, ooh, these awesome matte colors from the drugstore. Look at the black. Like, I'm really, really rubbing, and it's not, look, it's not giving me anything. And yeah, they were a huge disappointment. I was super excited. Like I said, they're still single eyeshadows. I don't know why I haven't given them away yet. I do like the packaging. They're still single eyeshadows. I have incorporated them in some looks, like, because that bright neon yellow that I have, it is very unique, but it's just like, I was disappointed. The next being these Milani eyeliners. These are the Fierce Full Gel Eyeliners. Cream eyeliners from Milani. I was on the hunt for these. It is, I have all of them. Yeah, it's 4 of them. I have all of them. The freaking foil is an overspray, and that pissed me off. And like, they're so pretty, but the foil, I'm not even gonna open them up and swatch. The foil was an overspray. As far as the consistency of the liner, very nice. I mean, it's not the best. It's creamy. If you just want a liner, you need one to, you know, get you through the day, this will do that as a gel liner. But the whole effect, like when I first bought these, the overspray was like beautiful, and I thought that was all throughout the liner. No, it was not. Disappointment. Mascaras. 2 mascaras. I have some dud mascaras. I tend to use out mascaras even if I don't like them, just to have something black on my lashes before I put on falsies. I tend to do that. But these 2 just did not live up to my expectations, considering how much everyone raved about them. The Rimmel London Wonder Lash, the Argan Oil. I love Argan Oil. And the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga. Manga. They work in the sense of making my eyelashes blacker, having on mascara, in the sense of like the nourishing argan oil. Like I said, I like the way it makes my lashes look in the element of it being black, but there was no wow factor that it advertised, especially with this one. It was not a super wow factor that it advertised. I like the way it made my lashes look, but it did not make my lashes look like the claim. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a good, like, if they just advertised this as a basic mascara, it would be awesome. But the whole voluminous, yeah. L'Oreal pretty much only makes one mascara that I like. And so, alright, the last 4 items are high-end items. And they all just was like, eh. First one, y'all already know what it is. I've talked about it the MAC Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. Shan XO, she's a YouTuber from New Zealand. She just did a full coverage, no, a foundation review on this foundation. She does very, very awesome foundation reviews, and like she'll first impression type of things, and she puts it on, goes through her day, checks in with you, does. She liked it, and she said it clung to her dry spots. But she didn't use a setting spray. Like, she was trying out the foundation on its own. And then she was like, the next time she absolutely loved it. She was like, it clung to your dry spots, so this she said would be better for people with oily skin. Well, I have oily skin, and the nourishing part, like, y'all already know how I feel about it in the quarterly report. I like the coverage, and I like the initial finish, and I like the, coverage, I like the color match, like, but I don't know why I'm disappointed in this. It was really nicely advertised, and I thought it was going to be the bomb, and it's not yet. Maybe I'll just powder the hell out of my face after I wear it. And I know people are like, why don't you return it? I want to make it work. This next one is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. And this disappointed me because it's simply weird. The color is weird on me. It doesn't necessarily not match. I'm in the shade Sienna, but like the other shades next to this on either end, they really didn't match. But this one, like, looking at it, sometimes it matches, and then looking at my other angles of my face and the other, like, it's very weird. I feel like this foundation is like gray toned. I don't know, but it's the tinted hydrating gel cream. So like, I guess tinted moisturizer. It gives a little bit of coverage, but I don't know. And I just was expecting this to be an awesome tinted moisturizer. I am going to keep using it. I used it like 5 times, and it just disappointed me in the sense of, like, I guess I was expecting a lot of it. Because this was like Bare Minerals' new, like, not flagship, but like, you know, every company comes up with that it item, that new weird item that everyone's going to be loving. And this was kind of what Bare Minerals was doing. And like the tinted hydrating gel cream, the consistency is very weird. It's not a gel or a cream, it's like a moisturizer, but it's the color. I'm gonna make it work. All these things that I'm showing you guys, I am making a point to make it work. These last two, I do work them the most, but I'm still disappointed in them. The first one being the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. This is the worst powder foundation. I'm in the shade Dark. If they advertise this as a pressed powder, maybe I'd accept it. For 30 bucks, it's like 30 something dollars if I'm not mistaken. Like high 20s, 30 something dollars. That's how much it is. This does not cover anything. Like, I'm in Dark. This is what it looks like. It's like a pressed powder. And powder foundation, how I wear my powder foundations, I'll put on some cream concealer, and this is my foundation, and I got some coverage, at least a medium with a powder, if it's considered a foundation. Pressed powder. I was really disappointed. I was so excited with the packaging and everything that I'm just sad talking about these products. That's why I don't do negative videos on my channels regarding products, because it makes me so sad. Now this one, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I love the product. Hate everything else around it right now. You guys are going to be shocked. The LORAC Mega Pro. Let's talk about LORAC, because I think this was this is like kind of stemming why I put this video together. Alright, let's start first off. Let's talk about the product. Awesome packaging. Awesome product. This is the Mega Pro. If you guys know, LORAC has the 2 Pro palettes, 1 and 2, and this is like double the size of that. The Pro palettes have 8 matte, 8 shimmer shades. This has 16 matte, 16 shimmers. I use it a lot. I love it. Like, it is awesome. I was one of the lucky people who was able to get it before it sold out within 24 hours. And I couldn't even get mine off the LORAC website. I had to get it off of Amazon the first day. But this is what it looks like. Again, the shadows are awesome. LORAC Pro shadows are phenomenal. I cannot knock any points there. It's an awesome palette, and I'm lucky to have it. I would never travel with it because I know it cannot be replaced at this point, because you have so many fake ones now on eBay, and the ones that are actually authentic are going for like 200 bucks. This palette was $59, 60 bucks. Which is definitely worth it considering you get 32 shades. Like an Urban Decay palette is like, what? A Naked palette is $54 and you get 12 shades, and this one's $59 and you get 32. So it's an amazing deal, and I love it. Let's talk about LORAC real quick. First thing being the release of this palette. They released this palette like, I want to say October 7th. I remember. Thank God for student refund checks, because if I didn't have my refund check and it wasn't a paid week, I wasn't going to get it next week. They were like, oh, we didn't realize it was a big demand. Hype this palette up. I was so disappointed in LORAC. And let me give you some background. The LORAC Pro was my very first high-end palette that I ever bought. It really, LORAC eyeshadows brought me into the high-end eyeshadow game. Like, I love LORAC shadows. It's like, I feel like I'm loyal to this eyeshadow company. I just bought her a new metallic palette. I am going to probably buy the matte one this weekend. But it just disappointed me with this, and I'm like, all right, I felt so bad, like when I show it to you guys or do a look with it or recommend it, because you can't get it. So that's the first thing. So you guys know the website Reddit. If you don't know, it's like a forum site which is actually going through some things because they fired somebody, I don't know. But Reddit, I do not do Reddit, never done it. But I saw on Instagram LORAC was doing an AMA, which means Ask Me Anything, which means she was going to log on, be on Reddit, and you act like on a forum, like, hey, I'm LORAC, here it is. And you guys type and ask questions, and she's answering them for like as many as she can for a certain amount of time. So I made a Reddit account, figured out how to use Reddit, because you guys know I love LORAC, and me being a freelance makeup artist and wanting to do well in this game, I was like, okay, I got to take every opportunity to talk to professionals and blah, 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 blah. So I get on, I log on. I log on. Hold on. Let me make sure I got enough battery. Okay. So I get on. You know, hey, this is Carol Shaw, founder of LORAC. I can't attest or confirm that it really was her. Like, they confirmed that it was someone from LORAC, but it could have been her PR people. Because I pray to the Lord above that it was. Because if it was not... So, anyway. So, we're asking questions. And with the way Reddit works, I think, like, I'm figuring it out. With any forum or any subreddit, anything, or post, let's call it a post because I'm new to this. When you write a comment or like anything, people can give it points, like kind of like liking on Facebook, and the more likes you get, like the more popular that post is, and it moves up on the forum so more people can see it. So you know what I'm saying? Okay. So I asked a question about women of color. This was my question. I said, hello, LORAC. I was like, hi, Carol, I love your shadows. I collect all of your palettes. You know, the bomb. I was wondering if you plan on extending your face products, you know, concealers, powders, foundations, to include women of color. If not, why not? That was my question. I was like, with the quality of your products, I know you would gain a loyal customer base, you know, from the women of color. You know, help me out. You know, thanks in advance. Answer my question. So everyone's like, you know, liking this, like, that's an excellent question. A lot of people ask really great questions. She comments, like, the question, it was a little bit more detailed. Comment with like a two-line question, two-line answer. So glad you love our palettes. We try to cater to as many women as possible. So the ones you don't cater, like, I would have accepted, like, you know what, I don't want to say lie, but like, you know, we're working on that, or we didn't even, you know, I didn't even think of that, you know, thank you for bringing it to our attention. I'm going to bring that up to start expanding something. It was, and it wasn't just my question. It was so many BS. Someone asked about the Mega Pro. Here's the line. Oh, we didn't expect it to have that many. That was a limited time thing. Or will there be another release? Stay tuned. In the meantime, check out these palettes and a link to them. And I don't know why I'm ranting to you guys, but it just, like, you know, when you idolize somebody, it's like meeting, like, you idolize your favorite celebrity and you meet them and they're rude. You know? Like, or like, you know, crushing on a guy forever and ever and ever, and you finally go on a date with him and he's a douchebag. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? And it just, y'all know I love LORAC. You've been a loyal subscriber, you know I love LORAC. I still love the eyeshadow, the Pro. You know, some people are like, well, I'm never gonna buy from them. I'm not gonna boycott, because one, it's not that serious, and like I said, over a Reddit post, but it's still like come on, and just, it gave her a bad name, and it says like this support, like, it was popular. People were pissed. Like, she wound up deleting all, because she posted on Instagram that she was doing the AMA. She deleted everything about Reddit from the Instagram, because people were commenting like it was BS, blah blah blah. And it just, like, I don't know, it disappointed me. Like, meeting or talking to LORAC disappointed me, and y'all know how much I love, and it just, but I just bought the new Pro Metallic palette because they're great shadows. Like, you can't knock that. But maybe I just best to not know who's behind the businesses that you want to know, but it's like, you know, you don't want to get your heart broken. And it's just like, someone asked her how she started her business, how she's decided to become in makeup, and she gave an answer for that. Like, her aunt took her to get a makeup. Like, it was a heartfelt answer. But others were just like, and it was like 100 and something questions, and she only answered 14 questions. So it's just like, it really, really sucked, and it really, really disappointed me. So that's my little mini rant. But anyway, that's Makeup Disappointments. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I still have my one brand tutorial from Maybelline coming up. I look like I have everything set up, and I need to get like 2 or 3 more products. And just what I'm seeing in the stores, I'm not liking. So I may have to go to Ulta. Like, my Walmart's kind of sporadic with products. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what's holding it up. Because I was just going to be like, I don't have this product. But, you know, I trying to want to make sure I used all my options in finding something before I not have it. Number 1. Number 2, I have a vlog, my July 4th weekend, or just my 4th of July. I have a vlog of that. That will be up very, 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 very soon. Definitely this week. Definitely. Anything else? Any questions, comments, concerns? Leave them down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. I love you all. Bye.